Now, for the sake of this video, we're mainly just going to talk about residential and small business properties. We're not going to go into huge, giant commercial, municipalities, parks, nothing like that. And hopefully this will be a guide for you to get started. I'm just going to give you basically the four basic prices, so that hopefully it'll be enough for you to get started. The best way to price out yards and give prices is measurement, and that's for mowing and fertilizing, and a few other services like aeration. So pricing by measuring is the way to go. So you're going to have to figure out how you're going to do that, whether you're going to go out with a wheel and measure properties out there on foot, or you're going to get some kind of software online and start measuring the properties that way. But you're going to have to figure out a way to measure so that you can come up with a better pricing system for yourself. Now, these four prices that I'm going to give you, they obviously will need to be tweaked over time as you start gaining experience and as you start learning your market. So let's go into this. So I'm going to give you four prices. First price is square footage between 0 and 2,500 square feet. The second price will be for 2,500 square foot to 4,500 square foot. The next price above that will be for 4,500 square foot between 6,500 square foot. So, and then the next price will be between 6,500 square foot and 8,500 square foot. So those will be your four formulas that you'll have to get started. Now, one of the things you'll need to do is come up with your lowest rock bottom price that you're willing to go out and mow a lawn for the lowest amount of money. What would that be? Let's say for the sake of this video, that's $25. So if anything comes in, if you get a call and the customer says, can I get a quote for lawn mowing? Well, and you go out and measure it, and it's between 0 and 2,500 square foot, well, you got to charge, let's say, whatever your formula is, but for the sake of this video, it's going to be $25. So no matter how little of a stripe you need to mow for that property, as long as it's between 0 and 2,500 square feet, you need to charge $25 for the sake of this video. Now, the next formula up is square footage of 2,500 square foot and 4,500 square foot. So anything between that square footage, for the sake of this video, let's say you're going to charge $30. Okay, so anything, now a customer calls in and their property is between 4,500 square feet and 6,500 square feet, well then you're going to charge $35, okay, for the sake of this video. And then the last one, a customer calls, they've got a pretty decent big size yard and it's between 6,500 square feet and 8,500 square feet, well then you're going to charge $40 for the sake of this video. Now, that's just a guide to get you started. You're going to need to tweak that on your own. And again, you're going to need to figure out a way of how you're going to measure these properties, but measuring is what you're going to need to do. Now, there's another couple of things that I just want to point out, and this is something that you're going to have to figure out on your own as well. But when you go out and mow a lawn for the first time, there's usually a cost associated with the first time you're there because the grass could be really long. So this formula that I gave you is mainly a guide for a weekly basis. You go and mow it every week, but you may have to tell the customers and explain to them that, the first time we go out there, the cost will either be double what I just told you they would be, or come up with a unique pricing guide for yourself, but that cost will be different. And also, if you're mowing every 2 weeks, that cost needs to be adjusted. This price matrix that I gave you today is mainly for weekly mowing.